Good morning, I'm Monica Hill. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today is my Tuesday DIY video and I am running really short on time, so I'm just going to get right to it. In this video, I'm going to be dipping my face in ice water. I'm going to be telling you how I scheduled my trip and going over am I meeting my goals for my daily goals for this week, and also drinking my onion tea this morning. Okay, so I'm going to start by dipping my face in this bowl of ice water for about a minute, and I don't have the tissue to put up my nose, so I'm just going to do it without it. Okay, here we go. I think that was for about 30 seconds. I'm doing it one more time. Okay, that's that. Before I did this, I put a hot rag on my face. So the cold and the hot is like hydrotherapy. It helps your skin to, your pores to open and close, and it helps to tone your skin. Okay, so I'm just planning on doing that the rest of this week. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about really quickly is I have to get back to my story time videos for the children. On the third day of our trip to Dominican Republic, we went to Ocean World and I took pictures with animals. So I'm going to finish my 10-minute reads. I'm going to do 2 today and post them for yesterday and today for my Storytime channel. We're still working on the book, A Child's Introduction to African American History. And I'm going to feature animals, and I have a couple pages in my book that talks about animals. So that's what I'm going to get to today. And it's only 10 minutes that I need to do a reading, right? So it seemed like I could just do that out of 12 hours in a day. Take 10 minutes out, but it's been kind of rough. I need to do that. All my videos on Sunday, 5 videos for Monday through Friday of 10 minutes each. That means I can take 1 hour of my day on Sundays and just read back to back in 10-minute increments. Record the video and then schedule them to post. It seems like it's something so simple, but time management and consistency is something that I have to work on. So right now, I'm going to use this. I have some hot water in my mug, okay? My mug my husband bought me. And I have my onion pulp from yesterday. I'm just gonna put this in this strainer. I'm gonna pour my water on top of it, my hot water. Okay. This is what it looks like. It looks kind of green. I'm going to add some cayenne pepper. Just a couple dabs. I'm going to add a little ginger this morning. Ginger's spicy. And then I'm going to add some lime juice. Ooh, this one's not so juicy. Let me get this other half. I rolled it. It's not so juicy, is it? This is one of those mornings I don't have time to fool around. I'm gonna be late for my job, trading. Stock market opens up 9:30. You can make money in the first hour. That's one of the best times to make money during the day, but you have to know what you're doing. So you have to take a class from either Invest with Terry, Trade and Travel, or one of the other people I recommend is Finances Demystified. This lady's name is Dominique, and I think her group is called TWT. Okay, so I'm just stirring it up. And this is one of those mornings, like, I don't have time to be like, oh, I can't take it down. And look, I know what it tastes like. I know it's good for me, and I just need to drink it. It might be too hot. Yeah. It's a little bit too hot. But as soon as it cools off a little bit, I'm just going to just drink it and be done with it for today. Okay, the other thing I have been neglecting is my word. Reading 1 chapter a day. I have not been getting up at my scheduled time. Speaking of getting up, last night it rained so hard. I slept so good, but I could still hear the rain. It was just raining really hard. But one thing, I did not meet my goal. Yesterday I did. My goal for every day is to have my onion tea, 7 glasses of water, 5 to 7 glasses of water. And so today I'm going to buy me 4 of these for today and the rest of this week. Well, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, okay? And I'm just going, this $4, right? So I had a yard sale yesterday. I made probably just, I made about $20. But it was a blessing because I'm getting organized. I have all these bins and I was able to go through about 6 or 7 of them. And I have more to go through, but I'm getting to go through these bins and make sure I keep what I want. And then the things that I don't want, at the end of the week, I'll have a really discounted sale and just almost give the stuff away, and then I'll make some extra money. So, and then I found something. I have this little bitty container that says Our Prayers. I knew I had it, but I lost the top to it, and it was I asked my stepchildren and my children years ago to write down something that they really wanted, a prayer, and they wrote it down on a piece of paper. I didn't look, they folded it up, and I said I'm not looking at it, and they put it in this little vase. And I found the top to it. It's sentimental to me, and I was able to put it on my my little area where my worship stuff is, So that just did my heart good. And then there was a lady who passed by. One of my neighbors, 2 days ago, I met one of my Japanese neighbors. And then yesterday I met an African-American neighbor of mine, and she told me a story. She bought some things from me, but first she told me a story about her mom, and I was able to pray with her. So that made my day. Before she even bought anything, she came back to buy something, but before she even bought anything, because she didn't have cash on her, she told me a story, and I was able to pray. So that really was a blessing yesterday, even though I didn't make a lot of money. So I'm getting organized, and it is freedom in it. It feels good for me to, because I have like a lot of old stuff, and some of my stuff, like, people probably don't want it. But anyway, do you see the difference? I don't know if you can see the difference that my skin is making. Also, tomorrow I'm going to share with you a couple of things that I used in my hair. One thing that made my hair really super soft. Right now I have 8 plaits on my head, but I finally rinsed my conditioner out last night and just plaited my hair. And I need to go back to using this oil that I was using on my scalp I have 2 sisters that make products, and this oil really did help my hair to grow. I'm going to go back to using it. It kind of made my scalp itch, but I'll take that. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is do it yourself, planning the trip. So as I mentioned yesterday, there's a lady on YouTube that has a video where you can find a lot of the prices. I don't have that little list of the excursions, but I do want to say, when you're planning the trip, like, we found the coupon on Groupon for Dominican Republic. It was $250. You can't beat that. Now, the flight was not included, but you can lay away flights. There's a sister by the name of, I think she uses Travel Like a Boss as a way to find her. Travel Like a Boss. And she teaches you how to travel by yourself using, you want to register with the U.S. Embassy so they will know where you are, using WhatsApp. She teaches you how you can lay away your plane tickets. Yes, they have to be over $200 or over. So my next trip, I will be laying away my plane ticket, okay? But I found another trip that I want to take already. So I am hustling like a slave for myself to meet my goals. But I just want to tell you, I made a list on this piece of paper. I had made a list of where I was going, the phone numbers, and I sent this to my daughter so that someone would know where I was at all times. But when you're traveling internationally, you need to have a passport. You need to do have an e-ticket. You're going to go through security, and one thing you want to do is pack lightly so you don't have to pay for baggage. and my video is about to cut off, and you also want to do a ticket check-in online so you don't have to stand in line. If you don't have a pack bag, you don't have